Hi guys, I just finished showing up the Dare & Door Melilo shirt, and as I finished it up I decided that I wanted to put on one of my brand spanking new customized clothes labels that I just received the other week. And without even thinking about it, I sewed it onto the back of the neck of the shirt because that's where I'd seen most ready-to-wear shirts have got their labels. I went and I tried it on, and immediately I was like, oh my gosh, this is so uncomfortable. It's scratching the back of my neck. And when I actually stopped to think about it, I thought, hang on, why would I put it there? Of course it's going to be uncomfortable. But I just did it because I wanted my shirt to look like ready to wear, which suddenly got me thinking, well, why do I want it to look like ready to wear when I have made it using my own hands? It's a handmade garment. And then it got me thinking about how every time I've met other people who make their own garments, we tend to have this tendency of pointing out faults as to why our garment isn't as awesome as somebody who's, you know, given us a compliment and said, oh, your dress looks lovely, and then it's like, oh yeah, but you know, this collar thing isn't turned out quite right. And I'm constantly beating myself up because my collar isn't as perfectly curved as you would find on ready-to-wear clothes. But why is that? Why do I need for my clothes to look exactly like ready-to-wear? If I wanted ready-to-wear, I should just go and buy ready-to-wear, right? And incidentally, I then remembered that some of my favorite clothes that I've had for over like 10-15 years are clothes that I've bought at charity shops or car boot sales, and they tend to be vintage clothes. And some of these vintage pieces, which are my favorites, are clearly handmade. And I'm not talking sewing machine handmade, I'm talking backstitch handmade, so you can tell, you can obviously see that they're handmade. And some of them have got wonky seams and they've got wonky waistbands, but I still love them because for me they evoke an imaginative narrative where I try and picture, you know, the man or woman who made that garment. And you know, in my wildest imaginations, it's somebody sitting up late at night getting this long maxi skirt ready so that they can go off on a march to protest nuclear weapons. Or maybe, you know, the person was a flower child and they were just all about the love. And I love that. I really, really love that about those garments. They're not perfect in any way at all. In fact, some of them I've had to repair, like the zips or something like that, but I love them for that. So why do I beat myself up? Why do I try and make clothes look exactly like ready to wear? And I've just suddenly realized that I shouldn't be aiming for that utter perfection that you get in those ready to wear clothes. I want my wonky seams, I want my uneven hems when they are not too much though. But I think I'm fully coming around to the idea that it's not a bad thing to have something that looks handmade versus trying to make it look so perfectly spot on, like it's come out of Marks and Spencer's or something like that. Anyway, I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Do we need to strive to make our clothes as perfectly spot on as ready to wear so that you can't actually tell the difference? Or let's embrace the wonky seams, the messed up buttonholes, and the gaping armholes. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Please let me know in the comments down below. And until I see you next time, happy sewing. Bye.